Give me one of them.
285 degrees equals 225 degrees plus 60 degrees.
Do they want you to do tan, cosine, and sine?
Yeah, sine, cosine, and tangent.
Okay, do you remember the pattern for the sine one?
Sine, if it's 60, it would be
well, let's write out the trig function stuff that goes with this. That I'm asking you, do you know the formula for the sum of sines?
No.
Okay, so it's the sine of the first one, cosine of the second one, plus the cosine of the first one,
and then the sine of the second one.
Sine is even, so that's why these two sines are exactly the same. Okay, so the things that you're switching are the trig functions. If you were to do cosine, and we have to do that one anyway, I'll write the answer like underneath there, 225 plus 60. Then the trig function stays the same for both of them. So you do cosine 225, cosine 60. The sign changes.
So it would be minus sine 225 and sine 60.
And now I got to just put in my reference numbers for each one. So what is this number?
Sine 225. Let's see. It's would be in the third quadrant. Let's see. 225. So it would be 7 pi over 6.
Okay. When you're sticking in these numbers, it's one of these five. It's either 0, 1, 1/2, root 2 over 2, or root 3 over 2. Those are the only 5 choices you have, and then you're going to change the sign depending on what quadrant it's in.
Oh, so it's a negative 1 over 2.
This is a 45 degree. So,
so then it'll be square root of 2 over 2.
There you go.
Root of 2 over
2. Okay, now what would the 60 be? And you actually already told me that answer before.
60, 1/2.
And then?
Sine negative square root of 2 over 2. And then square root of 3 over 2.
And then you can just do the math to simplify that.
Okay.
Go ahead and the tangent one we'll work all the way out because the math is a little tricky. But go ahead and stick in the numbers for that one.
Square root of 3 over 2. Negative square root of 3 over 2.
It's 45 again.
Square root of 2 over 2.
Negative.
And then that would be 1 over 2. Minus the square root of 2 over 2. And 3 over 2. Square root of 3 over 2.
Alright. And now I'm going to erase this and then do the tangent one. So the tangent of the sum is it 1 plus and then minus on the bottom? I can't remember.
Tan is if it's plus or minus, so it would be plus. It would be 10u plus 10.
10u plus 10
over 1 minus 10u 10b.
Okay. Let me redo this because I messed it up already. It's just easier for me to rewrite it. Tangent of 225 plus 60, and it's the tan of 225 plus the tan of 60 all over 1 minus, right?
Yep, 1 minus tan u tan v.
Tan 225 tan 60. All right. So the tangent of 225 is what?
Tangent of 225, that's 45.
Mm-hmm.
It would be 1/2, right?
1.
1.
Because cosine and sine are the same, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was multiplying them.
And then plus the tan of 60.
Which would be
Square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1/2. So that is root 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you'd have 1 minus the square root of 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you simplify that?
Wait, what about the? Oh yeah, never mind.
It's 1, right?
Yeah.
That's why I skipped it, because it's 1.
I was thinking about like adding it, but it's just multiplying. That's kind of what I was like, wait, but this dumb thing. So then you would multiply by the conjugate. So you multiply by 1 plus 3. And on the bottom it would equal 1 minus 3. Then on the top it would equal 1 plus square root of 3 plus square root of 3 plus 3. Oh yeah, 2 square root of 3.
You would have got there.
Yeah, I was just doing it longer.
So this becomes 4, right?
Yeah. Over 2.
Negative, right?
Negative 2, yeah.
I can divide both of those numbers by 2, right?
So it would be 2 plus square root of 3. Negative 2 minus square root of 3.
Yeah. So the one thing that you're actually going to have to study up on and be really, really comfortable with is your reference angles. Because that's kind of been biting you in the butt for the past month. So you need to either make note cards or flashcards on them and study them up so you kind of know them cold. Because once you know what the numbers are, you can do the math.
Yeah.
You want to do another one of those, or is that good now?
If we could do another one.
Yeah, okay.
So the next one.
Hold on one second.